it's for real.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys. It sound right, boys.
What's up, guys? What's up, guys? It's time for another Hambone's movie review. And today we're doing one that I was pretty psyched up about. And so psyched up about, I got that big, huge AMC classic bucket of popcorn, baby. Because that's what you're going to do when you watch a movie like this. You're going to be sitting there eating every kernel of popcorn that you can while you're enjoying a movie like this. And this is exactly what it gives you, exactly what it is. It's fun, fun, fun. And did I say I'm a horror fan, so I like gore. And it's got gore, 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 baby. It's got the shark ripping people in half, eating folks, having a head in his head, like having a head in his mouth that he's like chewing on with like the eyes still like looking around and stuff. It's crazy. Like it's got everything that you could possibly think of. Even a big, brightly colored, huge starfish bad guy. Let me tell you something, man. Like it is one of those things. I got to give props to like James Gunn and the crew. Like they throwing down and doing stuff. This is, to me, so I saw Fast 9 earlier in the year. Didn't give it that good of a grade because like I didn't laugh that much. Like it had a couple of funny spots, but like I didn't laugh that much. This movie is kind of like a Fast and the Furious, but set in a comic book world because it's supposed to be this crazy, outlandish like action. Almost no reason why some of these people even have the powers that they have, and just craziness. And then on top of that, it's supposed to be funny, and it was all that stuff. It had this outlandish, crazy action scenes, and it was like hilarious almost all the way through the movie. Like it's one of those things to where like you go, I went and seen this at the movie theater, and it wasn't like packed because of COVID. Obviously, people's not like comfortable enough to go to the films and everything else. So like you don't have as big of a crowd. But even with that small crowd, like people were laughing out loud multiple times. And because it's as funny as it is, you're laughing too. So you're not even upset at the people behind you that may be laughing a lot. Because let me tell you something. This, like I said, a lot of people say popcorn, shove the popcorn in your face style movie. And that's exactly what the Suicide Squad actually is. It's just to shove the popcorn in your mouth, smile, laugh, and have a good time on this crazy ride. And they did it. James Gunn has proven that he could do it. He did that with Guardians of the Galaxy, and now he's doing that with the Suicide Squad. And he just did it picture perfect. Like he knew what it was from out the very beginning, like the craziness and everything else. Whereas I feel like the first one tried to be more serious and have a couple of those crazy moments, but it kind of got off kilter, right? Like, so there's like these real serious moments mixed in with some of these like kooky moments. But this film was like, nah, dude, why we got to be serious? We know what we are. And it knew what it was from the very beginning. It was hilarious from the first team that went and got on the island that just starts getting destroyed. All their like stupid like things that they're supposed to have as far as powers and stuff like that. And then we come to find out that we actually get to visit the team, the second team, which is the team that we spend most of the time in the movie with, and all their different characters. Peacemaker, funny as hell, dude. John Cena. Look, I do not love John Cena. He's done a couple things in the movies. Let me put his popcorn down. But he's done a couple things in the movies that I thought was like funny, right? And he's acted better than I thought he would. There's been parts where he's been like, okay, so we go back to Bumblebee, a Transformers movie, the very last one that came out. John Cena played a role in that, but John Cena kind of felt like he was like in the old Transformers movies, and the other people was in this newer, better Transformers movie, right? So like, but in this movie, I actually give, him props because like him and one of the lead characters and stuff like that, they really shine off each other and go back and forth. Like there's a really funny montage of both of them going through a camp, killing folks different ways. And it's like really super awesome, really super funny. And they work together really well. So like, I think John Cena did find a home in this movie right here. And if you haven't watched it, there's going to be a little bit of a beginning credit scene. Then there's going to be one after the credits that you're going to need to watch, because it looks like they're setting it up for even a part 3 coming down the road. Maybe James Gunn will do it. I hope James Gunn is doing it because he did this one right here so good. I mean, like I said, there's a bunch of characters in here that you even like get knocked out of the movie pretty quick, but like it's still funny as hell. It's still cool to get to know them a little bit. And it's just hilarious throughout the movie. Harley Quinn, look, Margot Robbie, you can't be a better. Like, I don't even know. This is one of those weird times where someone plays a character, they play it so good, they play it so right. I don't know if anybody else, especially in our lifetimes, going to be able to be Harley Quinn. Like, to be honest with you, like, I just don't know if anybody can play it as good as she does. She's knocked it out of the park. Even in the first Suicide Squad, she was one of the better characters in the movie that I felt. And that was just pure out. This man, I wanted Harley Quinn. That's why when her movie came out, I thought she did a super good job with even that movie. Some people like it or some people don't like it. I fall more along the lines of liking it. Now, it's not the greatest movie in the world or anything, but I fall in that, like, you know, that area that I liked it. I enjoyed it. Margot Robbie plays Harley Quinn so well. And stuff like that. And like I said, John Cena fit into his character so well. I love the Shark. I love King Shark, man. He's one of my favorite characters now in the DC universe. Like, that dude, love that guy. Just going around eating folks, ripping them in half. Like, oh man, dude, like whatever. And you know what? It wasn't a big deal. You didn't get to hear the voice very often, but I thought that the voice talents was pretty good. You know, where our hero Rocky's being the voice talents of Sylvester Stallone being the voice talents of King Shark. Really enjoyed that. I just enjoyed what they did and where they went, like, with the movie, like all the different things that they set up and everything else. Like, there's this evil bad guy that you kind of meet. He kind of looks like he's in charge and everything. He's like the president of this island or whatever country. And he's in love with Harley Quinn and all this stuff right here. And it's really funny how that ends up. I'm not going to give you everything in the movie. I want you to go see it. But yeah, there's some like really fun things with this movie. I had a great time. This is the kind of time that I wish I would have had with like a Fast 9. This is like going in there, knowing it's going to be dumb and funny, but it's supposed to be funny at the same time. Knowing it's over the top, but I'm going to be laughing and having a good time. There were times where I was like rolling my eyes in the other movie, but in this movie, like, dude, it just felt like the mix, the music, all this stuff right here was like really super good. Most of the characters, I felt like, if not all of them, did a great job. And like I said, I've already gave James Gunn props and everything else for what he's been able to put together with this franchise. This is one of those franchises that you don't think could work. And the first movie happens, you still don't think it could work. But they gave this movie a chance with like another director. And I almost guarantee you that the people sitting back was like, yo, did you see what that dude just did for Guardians of the Galaxy with those weird ass characters? Yep. Yeah. Well, let's throw him on and give him even weirder characters, right? So, like, that's what I think is pretty cool with this, and that's why I think it works. I mean, like I said, there's a lot of things in this movie you could go over, from John Cena eating a bag of dicks to, like, save Liberty, to him being almost like a bad guy pretty much in the film because he's trying to do, like, straight up. He's, like, 100% focused on trying to keep everything safe because he believes, like, more people will die if the information gets out and all this other kind of stuff. To, like, man, it's just craziness, like the Skittle Man or Polka Dot Man, whatever. We had a detachable man, like, that had his arms out there, like, slapping people around. He got murdered pretty hard. Look, most of the characters in this movie, except for a few, get murdered in kind of weird, horrific ways in a lot of ways. So that's pretty crazy. But I overall enjoyed it. I loved it. Loved the how funny it was, the mix with the cool action scenes and stuff they were able to put together. That also made you laugh in the middle of them. It was like all these horrible things are happening, but you find yourself laughing at them, and that's an innate talent, man. That's not a talent that everybody has and can do in a movie. So I tell you what, man, like, go see this movie. It's way better than Suicide Squad 1, without a shadow of a doubt. I'm rating it right now after just seeing it. It's actually the latest movie that I just saw. I'm actually doing this like within 30 minutes of watching the movie at the movie theaters. I'm going to give this movie a solid 8.5, man, because I will go back. I will watch this movie probably multiple times and that kind of thing. So, like, I'm giving it a solid 8.5. Suicide Squad 2. Go see it. Go see my favorite character, King Shark, and go and see John Cena talking about, eating bags of dicks. But whatever it is that you like, whatever it is that you love, I think you can find something in here to have fun with. But until next time. Oh yeah, wait 1 second. I got to say this real quick. Got a Patreon. It's new. We got different tiers. Nothing's like a lot of money. It's just a few bucks and stuff. And we got different things that you go check it out. Go check our Patreon and tell us what you think. Tell us if we need to make changes or whatnot. Like and subscribe to the video if you can. But until next time, peace.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys. It's sound right, boys.